My brother told me I should make a YouTube video showing you what I know about hydrographic dipping. I didn't know much about it in the first place, and everybody will tell you a little bit, but nobody will tell you everything. I did call a guy and ask him about a dipping tub, or tank, and he said he wanted $6,000 for it. I thought, that's an awful lot of money for something I want to do for a hobby. So I did some research through YouTube and asking people and some other things, and here's what I come up with. I went to Lowe's about a bathtub. It's 5 foot long, 2 foot wide, and about 12 inches deep. It's made out of porcelain, so it doesn't rust. And I needed something to heat it, to bring the water up from like tap temperature up to dipping temperature. So I got on the internet and I found it's a heater for an aquarium. It'll bring my water, you see it steaming there, up to about 90 degrees if I need it that hot, but I don't. I mostly dip between like 70 and 80 degrees. I needed a pump, so I wasn't sure what to use, so I went and got a pond pump or a waterfall pump like you'd have for your backyard. I plumbed it in. This is just plastic PVC. Runs from over here over to the pump. When you turn this on, the water will come out these 3 ends and it'll push water toward the skimmer on the end of the tub. And what that's for, the pump does 2 things. It'll keep your water circulating to keep it warm throughout the tub, and it'll also take material from your last dip that you didn't get out, and they'll push it toward the skimmer. I run it from the skimmer down to a sock filter right here into a tub. That catches all the debris and all the particles, and basically it's pretty clean water in there. So you can repeat that. Once that gets down below the skimmer, you can take that same water and dump it in and flush your tub out. That way you don't have to use a bunch of new water. This tub here holds about 75 gallons. And if you dip a couple of different things, you keep filling it up if you don't clean it. Okay, problem solved. Now, I had to build some dams because I tried dipping once without a dam and it pushed my material all over the tub and I got a bad dip out of it. So I took just a 2x4 and some flashing, aluminum flashing, screwed it fast. It sets like that. And it sets like that. Now you can put your material in there and it'll float, and you get a dip, it won't push your material away and it stays in one spot, and it works. I'll show you the pump. That's not a lot of pressure, but it's all you need. If you look at it, it's starting to shove that stuff right now toward that. Now when I'm not cleaning my tank, I have a little thermometer that kind of hangs right here. And I can see what the temperature of my water is. That's pretty much it. I have about $250 in it, something like that. The PVC I had laying around. I did have to buy these ends. I bought the pump, the tub, and the heater. And we're dipping. It's a process. I mean, will you hook your tub up and be able to dip like a pro? No. No, there's a lot of things you have to know. I did dip this piece over here. It's off a Harley Davidson. It's from the fairing. It didn't turn out too bad. And over here, my first dip was that hard hat. And it was supposed to be skulls, but what happened, it all ran. And I figured out later what happened. I put too much activator on it. And too much activator will make it run like wet paint. So I could redip it, but it was my first dip. I'm going to leave it alone. But we're getting better. And we're going to do some dips here today. We'll let you take a look at it and see what you think. But don't spend $6,000 on a dipping tank, especially if you're not going to do it for a living. If you're going to do it for a hobby, build one. That's about it. Thanks for watching. I'll show you some dips in a little while.